All right, class of 2022, welcome to your commencement breakfast. I'm going to introduce our first speaker presenter, Dr. Ralph Maurer, your head of school.
Hi, thank you. I'm going to start the day on a kind of unplanned note. I just want to have a moment of silence for the 21 known deaths at Robb Elementary School. I think we can all agree, especially as a school community, that this is just absolutely heartbreaking. So if we could just have a moment of silence. Okay, thank you. Okay, to start things off, I'm going to have your Dean of Students, Mr. Brennan, come up. It's going to take the long way here. All right.
I like to make an entrance. It is my pleasure to present your senior class president, Finley Murray, who I have to say makes an impact. I got to know her this year and met her for the first time by name, actually, at the beginning of the school year, and found her to be very persistent and perseverant as a leader. She demonstrated dedication to make this senior year an outstanding year for you. And through sweat and tears, she helped to make prom a night you wouldn't forget. You've been in good hands with your class president, and I look forward to, a future with alumni events, and I say with all sincerity that you're in good hands with Finley Murray. So Finley Murray, come on up and...
Hi, everyone. Good morning, and thank you for all coming back today. Though this morning may feel sad, as it is one of the last times some of us will ever see each other, it is also a morning of celebration and excitement. We have so many big things ahead of us, and although the world ahead looks big and intimidating, I remember when Oxbridge seemed very big and intimidating. I mean, how could it not when you walk through the halls and all you see is Christian Tomei and Will Savory taking up the entire hallway and you're trying to get around them? Scary. And now we're those seniors. We must look to our future and be excited by it. I am so proud of the people who will win awards today and the people who are just sitting in here in this room. We have won many sports games, we have put on incredible performances, we have competed in many tournaments, and some of us have even started companies. Congrats to you guys, I mean, that's incredible. And through it all, we have strived to be the best people we can be. I'm so honored and elated to be standing here today as your senior class president, and I hope that everyone truly soaks in these last few hours we have with each other where we are officially considered high school seniors. Soon, whenever we see each other in public, we are going to be known as the friends who used to go to high school together. Are we really that old? I would like to thank the entire faculty, the administration, and of course, our senior class advisor, Molly Miller, for making these 4 years such a special experience. I would also like to take a moment and thank Chef Ed for his staff, and not only the amazing breakfast we have before us today, but for all the amazing food that we have consumed during our time at Oxbridge. I don't know about you guys, but when someone asks me, what's your favorite part about Oxbridge? I'm always the teachers are incredible, the administration truly cares, and gad, the food is great. Thank you so much for coming here this morning, and I hope that everyone enjoys their breakfast and the rest of the fun activities we have for today. Thank you.
All right, we are going to start our awards portion of the morning. So I'm going to ask, first of all, for Ms. Zoe Lasada to come up with college counseling. She's going to be presenting the cum laude, summa cum laude, and magna cum laude winners. After that, if we could have all the department chairs come up at the same time for the departmental awards. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Good morning, class of 2022. Congratulations for your hard work and resilience throughout your high school career. On behalf of the staff, faculty, administration of Oxbridge Academy and your college counselors, I am happy to name these students who will be graduating with a cumulative weighted GPA in the top 15% of the class with a cum laude medal today. When I call your name, please stand up. Noah Norwich, Lillian Parr, Icha Jong Amy, Abigail Vecchia, Lily Feder, Jinhong Gao Lewis, George Wanda. Okay. Thank you. Again, on behalf of the staff, faculty, and administration of Oxbridge Academy and your college counselors, I am happy to name those students who are graduating with a cumulative weighted GPA in the top 10% of the class with a magna cum laude medal today. With the following students, please stand up when I call your name. Mia Bonuti, Lily Burns, Yang Zhou, Jason, Jane Custer, Theodore Terone, Andrew Lapong. And finally, last but not least, on behalf of the staff, faculty, administration of Oxford Academy and your college counselors, I am proud to name those students who are graduating with a cumulative GPA in the top 5% of the class with a summa cum laude medal today. Please stand up again when I call your name. Andrew Sabatino. Nicholas McIlvain, Lillian Langbine, Olivia Thomas, Isabella Munoz, Camila Bonilla. Congratulations again to all these fine students. You will be able to pick up your medals when you leave, okay? And you should wear them tomorrow to graduation.
All right, if we could have all department chairs bring their awards up for presentation. Students, when we call your name, we want you to come up and receive the award, which will be presented by the department chair. All right, so our first award is the Oxbridge Academy Academic Award in English, presented by Mr. John Clemmy, and this will go to Cole McIlvain. Our next award is the Oxbridge Academy Award in Visual Arts, presented by Kendra Brodsky. The winner is Ava Farahini.
Congratulations, Alma.
The Oxbridge the Oxbridge Academy Award in Performing Arts. The winner is presented by Ernie Mills, and it is Selah Gerard. The Oxbridge Academy Academic Award in Mathematics, presented by Greta Mills. The winner is Kevin Zhang. The Oxbridge Academy Award in World Languages, the winner, presented by Marisa Palazzotto, is Christian Johnson. The Oxbridge Academy Academic Award in Science, presented by Dr. Ann Riley, is Camila Bonilla. The Oxbridge Academy Academic Award in Social Sciences is presented by Annika Pack and goes to Miss Finley Murray. And finally, the Oxbridge Academy College Counseling Award, presented by Zoe Lasada, goes to Lily Fetter. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our departmental winners. So the departmental awards are selected by the members of each academic department. We're going to present next the school-wide awards. These are voted for by all faculty and staff at Oxbridge Academy, and these awards are going to be presented by Dr. Courtney Portlock and Dr. Ralph Maurer, but we're going to start off with our Oxbridge Academy Athletic Award, which will be presented by Coach Nick.
Up. Good morning. The Oxbridge Academy Athletic Award is presented to the member of the senior class whose athletic performance best represents the Oxbridge goals of competition and sportsmanship. We have two winners this year. The first one goes to George Wandoff. Congratulations, Mark. And the second one goes to Luna Curran. Congratulations.
The Oxbridge Academy Creativity Award goes to that member of the senior class who has demonstrated the most creativity during her time at Oxbridge Academy. This year's winner is Hadley Finch. The Oxbridge Academy Leadership Award goes to that member of the senior class who has made the most significant contribution to the overall enhancement of student life through extracurricular and Oxbridge community activities and demonstrates personal achievement. The winner is Sean O'Sullivan.
All right, 4 more. Ooh, light. Okay, the Oxbridge Academy Personal Achievement Award goes to the member of the senior class that made the most of the opportunities provided to, I'll do the same thing, her, at Oxbridge. And the winner is Angelina Coelho. I still got it wrong.
It's okay.
This is it, I think. I hope so. Okay, you want to open it up and see? Because I've got 4 of them. There it is. It was awesome. Okay. The Oxbridge Academy Character Award goes to the member of the senior class that best represents the Oxbridge core values of discipline, perseverance, confidence, personal responsibility, service, integrity, respect, and compassion. And the winner is Mia Benuti. Congratulations, Mia. It's really well deserved. Okay, 2 more. The Oxbridge Academy Academic Scholar Award goes to the member of the senior class whose academic performance best represents the Oxbridge principles of scholarship and love of learning. And the winner is Andy Sabatino. Okay. The Oxbridge Academy T3, which stands for Talent, Teamwork, and Technology Award, goes to the member of the senior class whose work best demonstrates the winning philosophy of Oxbridge Academy founder William I. Koch. And the winner is Kevin Chung. Here you go. Congratulations. We thought really hard about this one. Thank you. I have an extra one for me. Okay. All right, now I'm going to introduce the commencement speaker, who I know you all know is Mr. Cedric Simon. Just a few words, and then I'm going to let him speak, because I know he's who you want to hear. Mr. Simon's been with us for a while. I know he's been with you all 4 years, and many of you has taken his classes, and that's why he's speaking, because you all voted for him. He's been an integral part of the faculty. This is his last year teaching for us. He's going on to pursue his entrepreneurial ambitions, because that's what he does. Entrepreneurs do that. And he's just been amazing. He's been just a rock at Oxbridge, just an incredible part of the faculty, and we've just been so blessed to have him here. And so I'm thankful. And I think it's just fitting that he's the one who's going to speak to you this year. So thank you. Thank you, Cedric, for all you've been.
Good morning, everyone. So, my internship at Oxbridge started February 13th, 2013. And it ends this year, June 30th, 2022. Throughout this time, I have always continued to learn. And there are some things that I've learned that I would like to share with you. The first thing being, in life, there's going to be things you can control and things that you cannot control. So today I would like to give you, not permission, but remind you that it is okay to do certain things. For example, it is okay to laugh. In fact, we need to laugh. It is necessary. It kind of cleanses us in a way. It is okay to cry. Sometimes this life can be a little overwhelming. Some of us cried today on our way to school, perhaps. Some of us are going to cry tomorrow. But it's part of the process. Sometimes life can be a little bit overwhelming. So Matt, sometimes it's okay to cry, all right? Also, it's okay to be proud. Some of you achieved some amazing things. In order to be the best, you have to beat the best, correct? So if you do that, I know that you worked very hard in whatever sport you were playing, in whatever class you were in. I know that there was work that happened. It didn't just happen overnight. So it's okay to be proud of the things that you accomplish. It's also very okay to be stressed. Raise your hand if you've been stressed in the last 2 months, in the last week. If you look around, other people have also been stressed. That's part of the process. That's part of our growth. It is also necessary to get through that. It is okay to be stressed. But most importantly, it's okay to say no. That's something we tend to struggle with. It's okay to say no to friends sometimes. Sometimes people are going to get upset with you. It's okay to say no if there are things that you don't want to do. Because if you're saying yes to something, then of course you're saying no to something else. There's also something I want to share. There's a saying, it says, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Have we heard that saying before? I think that saying is false. Can we agree? Can we say that words can hurt? So I want all of you to be very careful with the words that you use. Pay attention to the words that you use. Words can hurt people. So in my class, I try to use my words in a different way. I try to use my words to inspire. I never wanted to motivate, because motivation is temporary. Motivation can last for a minute, an hour, perhaps a day, but inspiration lasts forever. If you're inspired, that'll help you get through the good. It'll help you get through the bad and the ugly. When you're inspired, it can last a lifetime. I've been inspired in many ways. In order to reach the dreams and the goals that you set for yourself, you're going to have to be inspired. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." I like that so much that I put it on the wall of my class. Has everyone seen it, perhaps? I liked it so much because it meant so much to me, because I believe in the dreams that I have set for myself. So be very careful with the words that you use. They can also be used to help people. And I feel that I have helped some students in this classroom. In fact, be careful, start listening to the words that other people use. Sometimes students would come to me in the hallway and they would say, "Hey, Mr. Simon, when is your free period?" They weren't really asking for my free period. They were simply saying, "Mr. Simon, when you get a chance, I would like to talk about something." It took me a long time to really pick up on that. Sometimes they would say, "Mr. Simon, are you free right now?" That simply means, "Mr. Simon, I really need to talk about something right now." And for those of you who have come in my class at different moments, hopefully I was able to help you in whatever moment that was, because I began to listen to the words that you were using. But also, we should be very careful with the words that we use towards ourselves. What do you say about yourself? Who do you say you are? What do you say you're capable of? If I am saying that I'm leaving a great job, the best job you can possibly have, to be honest, the freedom that they gave me to build that program, it really doesn't even make sense for me to leave, but it's just something that I need to do. But can you imagine the type of words that I need to use to motivate myself to go full force into entrepreneurship? Because I believe it that much, the beauty of my dreams. On the other side of the classroom, it says entrepreneurship is not the easiest path. However, it's the only one with no known limits. And I am proud to say that I wrote that. And I believe it so much that I'm going to try it for myself. I taught students for 8 years, but I believe in these words so much that I'm going to give it a shot myself. So be very careful with the words that you use. Also, I would like to share one more thing, that I'm kind of possessed with this idea, with this feeling, possessed with this belief that we are capable of anything. Class of 2022, you are capable of anything. In fact, the world has been waiting for 18 years. I believe that we were meant to create. That's the thing that I can't quite shake. The idea that we were meant to create new processes. Mia, you're going to create a new process, a new procedure. We were meant to create businesses. Cole, Will, we were meant to create new businesses, new recipes, new designs, new structures. As human beings, I can't quite shake that. And that's why whenever I see a student, I push you. I try my best to inspire you with my words, because I know that it is necessary to go through it, whatever you began. I know what you're all thinking. Where does Mr. Simon get all these wise words from? The truth is, I get it from the walls of your local Jimmy John's restaurant. If you go right past where they make the sandwiches, there's a wall and it has a lot of really cool things on it. And I stop and read, and one day I went in, I wasn't even going to buy anything, I just wanted to read, and it was very weird, and they looked at me for a long time. So at least buy a cookie when you go in. But there's one story that really impacted me, and I would like to share that story. Can I get a show of hands if you want to hear the story? Oh, 1, 2. Oh, that's enough. All right. So with that said, but before I tell the story, from working here at Oxbridge, teaching at Oxbridge, I know there's some students that may need to use the restroom. So I wrote some of their names down. So I'm just going to check on them. Spencer Bernstein, are you good? All right. Bryce is not here. Margot, are you good? All right. Lewis is not here. And last student will be Spencer Bernstein. Okay, so this is how the story begins. There was a very successful businessman that was lying on the beach when a fisherman pulled up on a boat. When the fisherman got off the boat, he got off and he came out with this like 3-foot long tuna. The businessman nearly fell over as he ran over to say, hey, you caught that big giant fish? Did you catch any more? The fisherman said, nope, that was all I needed. He said, yeah, but could you have caught more? Yeah, I could have, but this is all I needed. He said, how often do you catch them? Whenever I need to. He said, wait, it's like noon, so what are you going to do with the rest of your day? He says, most likely I'm going to go home, I'm going to hang out with my friends, I'm going to play with my kids, and then I'm going to fiesta with my wife. He says, yeah, but why would you do that when there's so many other things that you can do? He said, because that's all I want to do. He said, but if you were to stay a little longer, you can get more fish, hire more guys, and then what? And then you can get more boats, and then you can continue to expand. And then what? Then you can move to the U.S. and get a headquarters in New York or San Francisco and build an entire empire. The fisherman said, and then what? And then you can retire, and you can move to a small town, and you can go fishing, and you can catch just as many as you need. Leave early, like in the middle of the day. Go back and play with your friends, play with your children, and fiesta with your wife. The moral of the story is, if you allow other people to dictate the decisions you make and set the plans for you, you will spend your whole life on a detour to what makes you happy. This is one life to live. I don't want you to spend your whole life on a detour to what makes you happy. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for you. I also believe that life is the continuous preparation for the unknown. And this is something that is pretty much the reason that you are here. The reason that your parents had you come to a private school, they feel that it will prepare you for whatever is to come. Everyone in this class, you're making decisions. You're thinking all day, every day. You're trying to prepare yourself for what is to come, the continuous preparation for the unknown. I hope that Oxbridge has done that for you. I hope that you continue to keep some of these friendships. I hope that you continue to be careful with the words that you use, because even those words can inspire people sometimes. Those words can hurt sometimes. And that would be the end of my speech. However, I would like to take this time to say thank you, if that's okay. We still have time. So I began, like I said, February 2013. And the reason that I liked this school was because of the culture of kindness. It was because of the way that people treated me and the relationships I began to build with my coworkers, with the students, and that's why I stayed so long. I would like to say thank you to Dr. Maurer for giving me the chance and opportunity to build my classroom the way that I saw fit. When I first started, it was 14 students in the class, and like half of them did not want to be there. Next year, I was told it would be closer to like 85 to 90 students, which is a great feeling to show that when you care, the students also care. As far as my future, I'm not sure, but it will be in entrepreneurship. I have different things that I would like to work on, and as an entrepreneur, it's necessary for me to do those types of things. And I'm always open to speaking with any of you if you're making any kind of decisions like that in the future. And I'm very thankful that I had the opportunity to work at such an amazing place. Thank you.
All right, as we close, I do want us to express some gratitude to the people that made this happen. First of all, to Chef Ed and the dining hall staff who got all of this ready for you. We want to make sure that we thank IT department. We've got Mr. Brodsky here who set up all of our AV. And of course, thank our amazing communications team, including Jackson in the back, Arden, and the volunteers that did the live stream. I know, they were all these volunteers were here very early to get this live stream set up. So thank you to them. So what we're going to do at this point is we are going to move over to the gym for instructions for graduation. We need to move over there because we're going to have the faculty involved and we don't all fit safely in this one space. And then we're going to actually practice lining up and walking out for graduation. One moment though. Oh, we have them right here. So if you got a summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude medal, if you'll just come up to the stage on your way over to the gym to pick those up. If we could have all seniors sit together in the same area of the bleachers, because we do